Hey guys, I just wanted to do a real quick video here. I just got this flashlight in the mail today. I think the flashlight's only been available for, um, boy, I don't know, a couple weeks maybe. And I noticed that there was no videos on YouTube for this particular flashlight at all. And I know that kind of made me take a little longer to make a purchase than it would have normally, just because I didn't quite know what it was going to look like or in the function and stuff like that. So this is my first video, so be kind, I guess, but I'll try and fumble through it the best I can. But basically, it's the tk-35. It uses a Cree XML LED, which is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Cree's newest LED. The emitter is supposed to put out 1,000 looms. At least that's what it's listed on Cree's website. The Fenix lists it at 820 looms at its turbo mode. And that's, I don't know, I'm not real technical. I believe that they judge the lumen rating at the front. You know, some of the Chinese real cheap flashlights, they'll take that emitter rating, which I actually have one right here, which has been a decent flashlight. And this one says 900 looms on it, which it's probably closer to maybe 300-400 looms. But that's what that 900 looms they're getting at is just the emitter rating, whereas this is a little closer to what you're actually getting. Granted, Surefire actually measures out like 10 feet or something like that to get their lumen rating, so they tend to be a little brighter for what they say they are than the Fenix. But for the money, I don't think you could even come close to anything in a Surefire. So back to the flashlight here. You can kind of see the LED in there. It's a entirely smooth reflector. It works by two buttons on the back. You have this one, which I really like this a lot, and it's something that I didn't necessarily see in any of the descriptions or the reviews I was looking at, or not necessarily reviews, but people talking about it on forums, is that you can click it on like that, like you normally would, or you can push it like a tactical flashlight, which is something that my favorite flashlight here, my PD30, one that I carry every day, doesn't do that. There is no tactical aspect of it. So when it's on, you can switch modes. This is the turbo mode, which you can see how bright it is, or maybe not, just because of the camera. But and then you tap it, and that will go into low, which this mode here will last for 170 hours, believe it or not, on that low mode. Which this is actually probably maybe as bright as those little mag AA flashlights, you know, little mini mag lights, or whatever they're called. So that's low, medium, high, and then the turbo mode. And then if you want to get into the second mode, you hold this, and then that'll get you into the strobe, which that's strobing right now. And then that is the SOS. And you can hold it again to get back into it has a memory, so if you turn it on and you go into your low mode, when you turn it off and you turn it back on, it's still going to be on low. It uses two different kinds of batteries. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand here. You can either use the CR123As or the 18650 batteries, which I'll show you how that works here. It has this little cartridge, or whatever you want to call it, and what I have in here is the 18650 batteries, which are rechargeable, so you can run the whole thing all day long if you want and bring it home and charge it up and away you go again, rather than those CR123As, which can get really expensive to use in your flashlights. It comes with a lanyard, a O-ring, a manual, and this holster or sheath that is actually, it's not too bad. I mean, for a common, just if you want to, throw it on your belt to go camping or whatever, it's fine. I plan on putting it on my duty belt, so I might try and see if I can get something else to fit a little better on. But it is extremely bright. I mean, it'll light up an entire car. It's like a little mini spotlight. And just for size sake, of course I got it all taken apart now, but this is my PD30, and you can see it's about as wide as that up here, and it's kind of got that kind of funky square shape or whatever. But and that's basically it. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments. Thanks.